And we're back with Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to continue the main quest. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Balduin. We know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information, until now. I have chosen you, Monegate. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Mamodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. I know full well that Balduin's arrest was but the first step towards regaining the public trust. As acting captain, I will continue to do my utmost to repair the Brass Blade's reputation. Ah, Monegate, it's been too long. Dalanen tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow men. Believe me, the folks around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. A letter addressed to the Sultan's sworn elite Owen. So that's what all this is about. Fufulupa thinking Owen might have been in league with Balduin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal as Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Monegate. I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I wouldn't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Can I count on your discretion, Monegate? If so, then listen closely. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ul'Namo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. And who is leaving the bar in the background? It pains me to say, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that the men we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people, at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Monegate. Tell him Mamodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of a fair city may depend on it. The heart of the Sultan Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Ahem. Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter. Very well, let's see it. Have you read this letter, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as to its content, I think. Mistress Mamodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultansworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the Unholy Heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be a present for the exchange? Mistress Mamodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Pray meet me at the Unholy Heir in central Thanalan, east of Brekbrush Station. If the gods are good, the exchange will proceed without incident. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment, as promised. Aye, this the real thing. Ha 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 ha. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers, the traitor spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over. What it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Silde. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. There's too many, Monocate. Run. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultansworn, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultansworn? Ha! No matter. Kill them all. Fight for your Sultana, boy. Fight for Ul'dah. As you command, Master Papashan. With me, Monocate. Stand your ground, Sultan Sworn. Meddlesome fools, you know not whom you face. I like how the NPCs are all still using alt abilities. Hearken to me, denizen of the abyss, slay these interlopers, and feast upon their souls. Is that a void scent? Yield or be slain, thief. I will not ask again. Master Papashan. But why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General. He ordered you to look after me. Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak back again at the city. The source of our strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Whence springs this preternatural might? Mwahahaha! Right as the venom eats its way through your veins. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. No mortal should possess such strength. Keep it up, Monogate, we almost have it. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them the true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Sharlayans crossed paths with Ascians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Monagate.